Righty. Good afternoon. A little bit earlier than I planned, but we already signed up for the 2 o'clock solo race. Again, at Spa. We're doing it again today. We did it yesterday. We had a really good result yesterday. Even though we got clipped at Eau Rouge by a hypercar at some point. Completely, without us doing ourselves something wrong. But yeah, it is what it is. But it went really well. Almost half of the race was in the rain. And we were driving a dry setup. And I'm actually in a practice server now where it's raining. So I was testing the rain setup. And that's obviously something you could, do. But it's not 100% guaranteed that there is rain during the race. So I'm still like on a 50-50 split between going with the rain setup or just picking the regular race setup and just driving the dry setup also in the rain. So yeah, I don't know yet. Good afternoon. Cool announcement. Every viewer gets a chilled chocomel from your fridge. Yeah, I wish I could have been announcing that. That would be really cool during this weather as well, because it's pretty warm in the Netherlands right now. So I guess it will be around about the same temperatures in Germany as well, right? No, I didn't break the news yet. Oh, that's actually a cool tip. Yeah, so just when it starts raining, just bring up the rear wing. Yeah, that's actually probably a good idea. Oh yeah, I was doing something in the meantime. So I indeed have a play with the brake price. Yeah, that's also a good idea. I didn't do any changes yesterday during the rain, which I should have done. And usually you also want to kick up the traction control a little bit. But I'm happy that at least now I have the possibility to join a practice server, which wasn't possible yesterday. Which was kind of weird to me, but... no, I wanna... let me just reload the rain setup. Or I mean the regular race setup. This one. Do it like this. Yeah, so indeed I could like increase the wing setting for the rain. Bump it up to like 9. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I saw he won the race indeed. Yeah, he did a good job. He also stayed out of the carnage in the opening lap. We did as well, but I was really lucky. I didn't have any damage after like half of the opening lap. Am I on dry tires? Yeah, I'm on dry tires. That's the wrong tire. But yeah, we went from, if I remember correctly, from P13 to P8 in half a lap. And I was like replaying the race afterwards as well. And I remember I messed up the final corner in my final qualifying lap, which would have been a big improvement. Which would have placed me at like top 8 or something like that. But that was in the race, in the opening lap, that was where all the carnage was. So in hindsight, I was very lucky. I messed up my qualifying lap, which made me start more at the back of the grid and also stay out of the trouble. So yeah, sometimes you have a bad qualifying, but it actually helps you out during the race. For this race specifically, you want to be like in the top 5, or you want to be like further back. You don't want to be in the trenches, say between P5 and P, yeah, let's say P15. But what really surprised me as well is that people were like driving, if it was a 3-lap race, they were trying to win the race in the first few corners, which was really weird. I might bump up the TC in the rain as well. Let me do that right now. So just bump it up to 8. And I also learned that you don't want to drive over the curbs, obviously, in the rain. But especially the Lexus, it doesn't really like the curbs at Spa. But yeah, I also have like, yeah. Can you call it a cool announcement? I think you can. It's not like I'm used to doing announcements for the channel in general, so... but it's actually two things I want to share, so... But I'll do that just before the race starts. Let me make some room for this guy. Yeah, you can take some guesses. But it's two things, so... And it's both like things I wasn't expecting at any point when I started this adventure like 4 years ago. That's actually also, I think, like a cool background story. So I started this channel somewhere around 2020 during COVID, and back then I was just like a simple hobbyist streamer who streamed from the PlayStation 5 with Gran Turismo, and just, yeah, not knowing anything about video editing or YouTube in general. And so if you like fast forward to, let's say, last year, I also had like a period in time where I didn't put any effort in the channel because I had like stuff going on in my private life, which weren't like, yeah, wasn't like the happiest period of my life. But, and so I eventually, late 2024, yeah, started investing time and attention in the channel again, picked up SimRacing again, started LMU, So bought a PC and stuff like that, taking stuff a little bit more serious. And it took me still over like almost, I would say almost like 3.5 years to get to, let's say, 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, from the latter part of last year till now, it has been really, yeah, I wouldn't say exploding, but the growth has been really cool. So yeah, the channel doubled in size. So the first 1,000 subscribers took me over like almost 4 years, and the step from 1,000 to 2K was only like 4 months, and now we're just shy of 2.5K, which still, yeah, blows my mind. That's actually like a small football stadium filled with people who follow your racing endeavors, so to speak. So that in itself is very cool. Let me just exit this practice server, by the way. 1 minute to go. Yeah, so just in between the lines, the traction control adaptation works, so that's good to know. What's up? Oh, let me check that. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Vayrish, what's up? Previous years you didn't have any rain at all? Thanks, Bumpa. Yeah, thanks. I'm really enjoying it the last month. So I obviously I'm doing it full time since like 1 month, having a sabbatical from work. But yeah, especially the last month, streaming every day, the growth has been really like big in comparison to what it was before. So I'm really enjoying it. So that's the most important thing, of course. But yes. So the first thing, I'm not really used to doing announcements, so I'm just gonna say it. The first thing that's gonna change for starting next week, so starting on Monday next week probably, is that you can become a channel member. And I was really doubting to like starting up channel memberships, but I feel that I can like bring something extra with channel memberships, but not in a way that it's, yeah, forceful, so to speak. So that's something I want to change starting next week. Let me just join the race in between, because I think with channel memberships you can also, yeah, take things to the next level, I guess. As far as like giving more exclusive content is concerned, and yeah, let's say in-depth guides and reviews and stuff like that, making that more exclusive to yeah, followers who are like really invested into the channel. But obviously that's yeah, a free choice, of course. I'm not like, it's not that I think that everyone has to become a channel member to get exclusive content or something like that, but it's at least something I want to explore just to see what that does for the channel. Ooh, we're in split 1 of 5. Okay, interesting. I wasn't expecting that. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty big split as well. 30 GT3 cars. Lots of hypers. 18 hypercars and 14 LMP2s. Gonna be interesting. And yeah, the second thing, you can already see I'm running a special livery, but that's also because that's probably also starting next week. I'm just waiting on like the confirmation that well, let me go one step back. The second thing I want to announce is that, and that's obviously something I wasn't expecting anytime at any time in the last couple of years, but I'm actually a affiliate now for a setup shop. So I reached out to Go Setups a month ago, and yeah, after some waiting and waiting for them to reply, I actually got the confirmation yesterday that I can become an affiliate for Go Setups. So starting today, we are running an extra. You can see it now in the screen. Yeah, I don't know if you can call it a sponsorship, but feels like that. And yeah, once I get the confirmation that the discount code is working and stuff like that, you'll be able to yeah, do purchases at Go Setups with a 10% discount with my personal discount code. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I would say. That's something I was never expecting like 4 or 5 years ago. So that's pretty cool to have your own personal discount code for people to use. And to check out the setups I use as well. And I'm not like an expert on setups and stuff like that, but I've been using them for like 2 weeks now, and yeah, haven't considered the standard setups that are in LMU ever again. I'm just rolling with the setups from Go Setups. So I really like them. And that's also why I'm really happy with, yeah, with the affiliation. And also to be able to use my own channel, small as it is still, yeah, to help other people out and to give them the opportunity to start using setups as well from Go Setups with a discount. So that's something really cool. Just the idea that you have your own personal discount code. It's pretty cool, I think. So, and it also looks kind of cool, right? Having that logo on screen. I don't know. It just looks cool. So today I'm also rocking the Go Setups livery just to celebrate the. Yeah, that small announcement and that small change. I thought it would be a nice way to celebrate it, so that's why I changed the livery to a Go Setups one. And yeah, I hope we can even celebrate it even more by getting a good result today. That would be pretty cool as well. So yeah, let's just see. Let's just jump into qualifying first and then take it from there. But yesterday the race was, yeah, on and off, I would say. As far as in the dry, I obviously was very quick, but in the rain I had way more trouble. So I think it's actually indeed a smart decision to change the traction control and the wing settings during the rain, if it starts to rain, because it's not a 100% guarantee that it starts to rain at some point. So yeah, let's see. It's gonna be interesting nonetheless, I would say. And in general, you wanna like avoid having to do extra pit stops on this track and this race anyway, because it's using the endurance pit lane, which is like twice as long. So I also saw yesterday, I was also watching some other streamers doing this race yesterday, and they had rain as well. And some of them were changing tires at the end of the race, going back from wet tires to dry tires. But since the pit lane is that long, it doesn't really make it a winning strategy. So you lose so much time in the pit lane changing tires again. It's just not worth it. So whatever happens is if it starts raining, we're not gonna change tires at the end of the race, even though it might dry a little. It's all about just keeping the wet tires alive as long as possible, and at some point start cooling them as well on the off the racing line when the track starts to dry up. And that actually worked yesterday as well, so we're gonna do the same thing today. But that's only if it starts raining, so. Yeah, so I have to like, if I change to wet tires when it starts raining, I have to change the wing as well. Something I need to remind myself. But yeah, let's just wait and see if it starts raining in the race. Let's do a qualifying lap first. Oh no, I'm running full fuel. Did I load the race setup instead of the... I think I loaded up the race setup instead of the qualifying setup. It's okay. It's gonna cost me some time, but it's okay. I'm not streaming weekends right now, but I might do the odd Saturday stream here and there, depending on if there's a weekly race that's really fun or special events. But at the moment, it's just during Monday till Friday. Would you be interested in, like, watching streams in the weekend as well? Not something like I can do right now. That would mean streaming 7 days a week, which is a bit too much, if you ask me. Simply because if you stream like 5 days a week, then you also want to have some off time from the sim. Personally. No. So it was green at first and then it went to yellow. Yeah, once I get back to like the regular working schedule, I'm going back to work at the 1st of June. I won't be able to stream anymore during the weekdays. But then it'll probably be a schedule with a Monday evening stream, possibly a Friday evening stream, and yeah, possibly a stream during the weekend. So either Saturday or Sunday, depending on which races there will be. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to work, of course, at some point. So, and in this case, the sabbatical is only 2 months. So I'm going back to work at the 1st of June. And then it's regular life again. Okay, let's do a proper lap now. Don't want to start P20. Need to go a lot quicker, which is obviously a big ask when you're overfueled, but it's okay. This is a good lap though. Oh no. Way too slow. It's obviously the fuel load, but so this lap should be quicker as well because the fuel load's coming down. No, I messed it up again. Ah. Yeah, it should have been P18, I think, which still would have been like bad, but oh no, is it crashing? You gotta be kidding me. The game is crashing.
Teams and drivers
Oh no.
go to the grid for a race start.
I thought the game was crashing. Okay, we're in. Yeah, with the proper fuel load, it could have been a 219 high, I think. So yeah, now we're pretty much at the back of the grid, but that's okay. I'm just gonna take the same approach as yesterday. Try to be clean in the first lap. Yo, Catch, I didn't see you there. Sorry, I missed you. My seat? You mean the seat from the rig or the seat position in game? My FOV? Please remind me at the end of the race. I'll take a look. I think it's at 33 right now. Sandbagging. I wish I was. And yeah, the seat position in game for the Lexus, I'm using, yeah, like I'm really far forward, so it's 366. And it's pretty high, so it's the height is 30 and the seat position is way forward. But that's also because I have a wheel which has a small display and stuff I can see, or the track from the wheel as well. So yeah, there's no need for me to see the wheel in game. I'm just seeing it right in front of me already, so I can see on my wheel in which gear I am, what the revs are, and the pit limiter and stuff like that. So the only thing I can't really see right now is the tire temps, but yeah, that's something you can switch, of course, with the MFD. But I'll leave it at the relative at the start of the race anyway. But remind me after race to show you my FOV. But the FOV is obviously yeah, personal, because it also depends on how far you are from your screen. But I can show you at the end of the race. Oh, please no penalty. I was paying attention.
Green flag.
Oh, two drive-throughs behind me. Take it easy. Take it easy, everyone. Oh no. Ah. Totally messed up my line. Oh, yellows. They're having drive-throughs. Oh, somebody off. this dirty air is terrible. Woo! So that was a triple overtake, right? Oh, 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 no! What was going on? Somehow we're in P14, I don't know how, but... We do have damage though. That doesn't help. Could have been worse, I guess. There's no need to fuel save, because if it starts raining, that's before, yeah, the laps you can do with fuel saving. Yeah, this damage is obviously affecting top speed a little bit. Yeah, I knew he was gonna send it. Let them fight it out. That's gonna end in a crash. This guy behind me is also really eager to get past, so if he wants to, he can go. This is gonna end in a crash, 100%. Just let them go. I'm not gonna... That's only costing time if you race like that, so... I just want to settle in, have normal pace. These guys are gonna crash. Look at that. I'm gonna lift and coast the next part. Just to create a little bit of a cushion. Because that's gonna end bad. Yeah, look at them go. They're driving like bumper cars.
Lap 2:24.27.
So there I needed to overtake. But that was a clean opportunity, so then I'm taking it, but... Fighting tooth and nail at this point, there's no point. Yeah, I'll try to save a little bit.
21.57.
But there's no need to like really lift and coast. And we have somewhat of a cushion to the cars behind now as well, so that helps. And we're coming to the back of a group of cars now as well. Let them fight. I'm gonna save some fuel where I can. And if there's an opportunity, I'll try and take it, but... Oh, he's off. What was that?
That time was a 2:20.85.
I think he has damage. He's driving a wet setup, 100%. He had no top speed. Oh, crash. No! No! Oh, no! I couldn't go anywhere. Twice. I got hit twice. No. Yeah, severe damage. Oh, why? Why? Why wasn't he holding the brakes as well, the Porsche?
That time was a 2:27.86.
Maybe it's somewhat okay, but it's... At least the steering wheel isn't broken. Let's see. Poof! These hypers, man. I don't know about the damage. Doesn't feel good. Oof. Yeah, I can feel some vibrations in the wheel, but I would say it's considering how hard the hit was, the damage feels okay. But yeah, obviously top speed is gone. that was such a shame. I need to drive somewhat careful. Sorry for the people who were wearing headphones, by the way, and heard me shouting no twice. I apologize. That was just the adrenaline. Should have taken the inside, mate. Yeah, so I'm roughly 2 seconds slower with this damage, which is a real shame. There's just no top speed anymore.
Time 2:22.77.
Yeah, we're gonna need some luck to even get remotely close to the top 10.
That time was a 2:22.64.
But I'm guessing there will be quite a few people with damage driving. I'm probably not the only one. Send me the invoice from the ear doctor. Oh, crash behind. Yeah, send it or don't. Don't do a half send. What is he doing? What? No way! Come on! Yeah, even more damage now. He was just driving into me. Yeah, now the top speed is really gone. No acceleration anymore. Unbelievable, man. Stupid LMP2, really. What was that? Yeah. Honestly.
Time 2:26.67.
He was just driving me off the road. What's up with these people, man? Yeah, no top speed anymore. It was already gone, but now it's totally gone. Yeah, just go, mates. Don't start overslowing then. Oh man, I hope that's the LMP2 who bumped into me. That would be poetic justice. Oh no, the car is so loose on the rear. I hate damage like this. It totally changes the car characteristics. Besides the fact of having no top speed anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna get swallowed up by the Aston Martin behind me as well.
Lap 2:23.97.
Unbelievable, man. I can't understand why people drive like that. Just ruined my whole race. Yeah, this damage, I'm gonna need to repair this during the pit stop because it's gonna make me crash in the rain. What is this guy doing? This race, man. Losing so much time. No! Unbelievable.
Time 2:23.88.
What is going on? I can't do any... Oh, and then he just drives into the side of me, of course. This is an unbelievable race. So he overtakes me, but just drives into the side of me. So with the old damage, it was like 2 seconds. Now it's like 2.5 seconds.
Lap 2:23.59.
Please don't. It's difficult to race this guy. Yeah, I can't attack. I have no top speed. I can't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna lose more places. Can't pit as well. I need to wait for 5 more laps. At least. Yeah. Just go, mate. I can't do anything. Unbelievable. And he also drives into the side of me. Unbelievable. What are these guys doing? All I can do is stay in the slipstream, but overtaking is not possible. Just...
Time 2:23.82.
Oh yeah, sure. Wow. This is an unbelievable race. I think I've had like 20 contacts or something. I'm gonna end up with a warning badge after this race. There's the rain. Oh my lords. I couldn't turn in because of the hypercar. Yeah, no top speed, no acceleration. I'm gonna have to do something bold here, like drive an extra lap or something. The way these guys are sending it, man, it's something special.
Time 2:23.79.
I don't know what to do, if I have to like repair the body during the pit stop, or just risk it and don't do repairs. Since like the top speed doesn't really matter in the rain that much. What do you guys think? Do I need to do repairs or just take the risk and don't do repairs? Obviously repairs are gonna like set me back really far. I don't know how, but I got a place. Oh, driver behind me went into the pits.
Lap 2:24.12.
Okay, no repairs. Yeah, I think that's the smartest thing to do. Thanks. But we do need to have new tires. Oh, you got hit, the Mustang. Oh my. I gotta hit it again. This is frenzy. These hypers think they have like road clearance or something. Got hit again. Unbelievable.
Lap 2, 29.37.
So the driver behind me went into the pits, but he pitted for new mediums? Yeah, what should I do? Because it's gonna say partially, it says partially cloudy. Should I do wets or new mediums? I don't know. Because now the range started to increase. Yeah, but the wipers are increasing. The leader went to wets. Yeah, I'm just gonna do what the leader has done. Oh, I don't know. I have to pit, but I don't know what to do. The leader went to wets. Yeah, I'm gonna go wets as well. I think that's the safe choice. I have no idea.
Time 2:43.63.
I'm just gonna go wets. I have no idea. I think it might be the wrong choice, but everybody's going to wets, so there's a risk you need to do an extra pit stop then, but yeah, I can't risk it. Slightly wet. It's gonna go wet probably at some point. The wipers are really going fast, so I would say wet is the right choice for now. But yeah, there's a risk you need to do another pit stop. I'm gonna increase the traction control. I need to do a little bit of fuel saving as well, but probably the lap timer of the lap count will go down. Yeah, the one who switched to mediums is going to wets now, so he's doing another pit stop. Okay, I didn't increase the wing, but I don't think that really does make a lot of difference with the damage we have, so... Driving on eggs.
Lap 4:06.53.
Oh, he spun. The Mustang in front of me did a spin. No! Woo! I almost lost it myself. Really tricky. Yeah, I just lost it. I couldn't do anything. Oh man, it's completely undrivable. It's funny how the forecast actually changes during the race. No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm really sorry. But I just lost it again. It's really... Is that the damage or what? Really difficult.
Lap 2, 57.26.
Oh man. Yeah, I think it's the damage. I don't know, because it's really hard to drive. I have to like, even if I lift off the throttle, it's really nervous. Even with turning in and stuff. It's like driving on ice. So the only explanation I can like give is that it's the damage, but I have to do like a really slow turn in. I'm scared to go on the throttle. No. Unbelievable. I didn't even touch the throttle.
Lap 2, 46.96.
Didn't even touch the throttle and it went. Oh, somebody DNF'd. The biggest problem is you can also you can't see like racing lines in the rain. Like rain racing lines, you can't see them. Nah. How? Yeah. I'm sorry, but it just goes at the most weird times. I wasn't even touching a curb. I mean, come on. It just snaps. Makes it really unpredictable. I have to like drive at 2 kilometers an hour.
Time 2:50.
Yeah, I have no idea.
33.
I'm barely touching the throttle, or steering for that matter. Yeah, tires seem okay. They should be still okay to drive at 75%. They're not too warm as well. Oh, come on, stop. No. I have to slow down so much for a corner.
Time 2:49.30.
You're unbelievable. There's just no way to like normally turn into the corner. As soon as I give it a little bit more steering angle, it snaps. Like, I think 30 degrees of steering angle is the maximum I can do. Almost standing still. What's up? Oh no, I shouldn't have looked at cats. Okay, maybe the tactic should be to just really coast it.
That time was a 2:48.39.
Go to second gear and then just floor it. Okay, this seems to work. But the car behind me is catching me really quickly. Good afternoon to everyone who joined just recently. Sorry if I'm not like really chatting that much with or interacting that much with the chat, but this rain is like pretty much consuming all of my awareness. That LMP just completely cut the track. There he goes again, the car. Yeah, the car behind me is gonna catch me if it stays like this. He's probably driving a range setup or something, and I'm just not quick enough in the rain.
Time 2:45.61.
Yeah, TC is traction control. But there's 3 traction control settings in LMU. So it's not only traction control in general, but also the power cut and the slip angle, which all do different things for how the traction control actually enables. stopped raining. Yeah, it stopped raining. Well, that's a good sign. And immediately you can see like a dry line, sort of. Yeah, but it's also because you can see there's a dry line suddenly. So it's way easier to drive because you can see where the grip is. In the rain, it's just not possible to see that. So that makes a lot of difference to know where you can drive. It might be a mental thing, but you can see that the regular racing line just reappears or something.
That time was a 2:42.59.
But yeah, it might be partially psychological, of course, but you can clearly see it in Eau Rouge as well. There's like a more grayish part of the racing line which appears. Which probably makes your eyes and brain go like, oh, there's the grip. And I can feel it in the braking as well. Suddenly the car wants to brake again. Okay, that's race over. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man, that's... Okay. Well, a fitting end, I would say, to a bad race anyway. Oh, man, I just lost it. What happened? I don't know what happens. Maybe I took a little bit more speed than I... Yeah. I gave too much throttle, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess I floored it too much. I was steering and... Yeah. It's stupid. Well, it's a shame. But look at those DNFs anyway. More than half of the grid DNF'd. Oh my. Yeah, unfortunate. But kind of like fitting in the narrative of the race, right? Yeah, probably. The damage didn't help. Well, it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. It was a stupid mistake. It was a stupid mistake. Yeah, it's a shame. But it is what it is. We will just hop over to a regular daily race. Without rain this time. See if we can recover the damage a little bit. Ah, that's a shame. But it like fitted in the narrative of the race, right? Because it didn't really go well in general. Stuck in P15 after the damage, so it is what it is. Maybe I got a little bit overconfident because it was drying up. Floored it too much probably. With already having a steering angle a little bit off the racing line probably on the wet. Probably gave it too much throttle inputs. That should probably cause the crash. And once the car goes in that corner in the wet, you can't really save it. So unless you're like alien tier godlike. No, it was the combination of having too much steering angle and flooring the car in the compression of the corner probably. Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't change the wing. Well, it helps to have a race engineer. And as far as SR goes, yeah, that won't change for me because I have quite a cushion, but I really had a lot of contacts in the race, so it won't go down, but it will be affected. So I also remember that somebody asked for my FOV, so it should be here, right? Yeah, so it's at 38. I believe that the if I use a FOV calculator, it should be 35 for me, but I bumped it with 3 clicks, so it's on 38. You've engineered 3,000 races. Wow. 2 seconds slower. Yeah, in hindsight, I maybe should have also repaired the bodywork, but that's also like a loss of 40 seconds, right? So that's also pretty hefty, I would say. But that could have helped with controlling the car in the very wet conditions. 6 seconds per click. Yeah, that's acceptable, right? The AC Evo Whisperer. I don't know if that helps in LMU though. Isn't the Nürburgring 24 hours this weekend on iRacing? I believe it is. Yeah, it's this weekend. Yeah, I thought so. Right. Well, that's the benefit of sim racing. You can also you can always try again after you crash. Yeah, the announcements. Yeah, for those of you who've missed it, I won't share the whole story again. But yeah, we're an official affiliate of Go Setups. Probably starting next week when I know the discount code is locked in. I'm just waiting for confirmation on that's the code I can use. And then yeah, people can do when they do their first purchase or subscription at the website, they can use code. Of course, you can't keep on using it, but it's a one-off code you can use. So that's pretty cool, I would say. And the other thing is that I'm also opening up channel memberships starting next week. So that's also pretty cool, I guess. So those two things are gonna change starting next week, probably somewhere around next week. It'll be set. So that's why we're also driving a Go Setups livery today, just to celebrate that small, yeah, small announcement. I think it's pretty cool. I'm really happy with it. So. Yeah, thanks. When I started this channel like 4.5 years ago, I didn't think something like that was ever gonna happen. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, let's jump into Imola. At least it's not raining in this race. Let me just remove this. So we did this race last Wednesday, I believe. And we had a lot of fun Wednesday, so I'm hoping it's gonna be just as fun today. Such a great track, Imola. Such a shame that it's off the F1 calendar as well. I love this track. Game audio is missing. Anybody else having problems as well? Okay. Glad it's okay. Okay, no worries. Thanks.
Lap 145.76.
Lost a little bit there, but still a good lap. Okay, this lap is done. I cut the track. Okay, we get one more shot.
Lap 1:45.09.
We can improve just a little bit. No! Why did I cut the track? That's a shame. Could have been an improvement for the final run. Yeah, we managed to do a 1:43.6, I believe, last Wednesday. So it's the time is there, but yeah, we might fall back a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna jump us. I think. Yeah, he jumped us. This driver also might jump us. Unless he bottles the final two corners. Oh, yeah, he went off. Yeah, so he's not gonna jump us. It's gonna be P15, I think. Not the best. I'm gonna start from the pits.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
My Aqua Minerale. No, I'm not gonna start from the pits. I am gonna take new tires though. And load the race setup. I believe the driver in P18 was also in our Spa race. Thanks. Let's hope this race goes better than the previous one. Oh. Oh, I made a mistake. No. Because I load the setup after I... Oh, no. I need to get adjusted to that. I need to adjust the fuel after I load the setup. And don't adjust the fuel and then load the setup. Yeah, so we're overfueled, but it's okay. It's not gonna make a world of difference. It's only a 9-lap difference or something like that, so it's okay. Just to even the playing field, so to speak. Give everybody else a chance to lap me. Oh, we're gonna get a penalty here. It told me to slow down in the corner.
Green flag, green flag.
Ah, yeah. No, we didn't get a penalty, but there were people who got a penalty because of that. Yeah, that's pretty unfair if you ask me. Oh, crashing. Yeah, let them... 4 wide people? That's not gonna work. That's what I said. You can just see the accidents happening. Oh. So, we're up in P10. I have a feeling there's more accidents bound to happen.
Lap 2:02.58.
That Merc is quick though through those corners. Really stable. Let's try and get in his slipstream. We need to draft.
Time 1:46.34.
Oh. Somebody leaving smoke trails. Somebody's leaving smoke. What's that? He has a puncture or something? Oh, he crashed into him. Oh, another crash. They're really fighting tooth and nail. Seems like this driver doesn't want to get overtaken.
Lap 1:45.72.
Yeah, he's moving in the braking zone. There's no way he's gonna let me by.
Lap 1:45.57.
It's cool because the Mercedes or Merc is like strong at different parts of the track. Yeah, I'm gonna lose some time here. Yeah, let's hope the traffic helps us as well. Don't think so. Maybe for the Porsche at the end of the straight, but I don't think so. Yeah, you might be right, guys. You might be right. What? So he wanted to overtake me, but then just drive me off the track? Yeah, then I'm doing the same thing. No, not possible. Yeah, would have been... Would it have been fair as well? Okay, let's try and get him back. The Mustang is so quick on the acceleration though. That's how you do it, if you ask me. That was actually a pretty cool overtake. Yo, Matt. Yeah, I'll talk about it after the race again. But you can see a hint of it on screen. Yeah, I'm really struggling through those corners. That's where I lose all the time. Oh, including here. Totally ruined my lap. Yeah, now he's right up my tail. Oh, somebody crashed. More yellows. What was that? 360 spin.
Time 1:44.72.
We're catching on the P7 car as well. Yeah, he's carrying way more speed there.
That time was a 1:44.54.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I lost it. I'm sorry, mates. I lost the car. I need to, like, that's the one thing I really need to improve. That as soon as I make a mistake, I'm bound to make another one in the same lap.
46.66.
Oh no. Yeah, what was that by the... Unbelievable. Why does it always go from bad to worse? What was that by the Ferrari, man? The Ferrari just ruined it, ruined everything. Unbelievable sense. Yeah, I can't drive like this. Go, mates. I have a damaged car. I think I lost my tire, but I don't know. Yeah. It was such a great race up until then. Why did the Ferrari have to send it into the corner like that? He didn't even make the corner. And because he didn't make the corner, he bumped into me and I bumped into the Porsche. Unbelievable. And he got to continue the race as well, the Ferrari. Unbelievable. I need to adjust this because now it's also fueling. Oh man. Huh? It's putting in fuel? Why? Yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway. What was the Ferrari thinking, man? I had such a good race with the Porsche. Yeah, the rejoin, but I wanted to like turn the car, but then it went on the track. But that's also because there's adrenaline pumping, right? You know, you wanna, because I felt like I was on the racing line, so I wanted to like turn the car to get out of there, but yeah. It was such a good race, man. To be fair, the Porsche was really like, we were giving each other space. It was just hard racing, but no like touching and stuff. And then the Ferrari joins the battle and it all went down the hill. Such a shame. I was enjoying that up until then. Yeah. You can take out fuel as well, right? So now you need to wait till... Yeah. Not that it really matters, but... Yeah, could have been P9, I think. P9, maybe P8 with a little bit of luck. Is that the same Ferrari? Yeah, that's him. That's the worst of it all, that he got to like continue his race without like any consequences. So he ruins 2 races, maybe even more. But he gets to race in P8 like nothing happened. Yeah, fastest lap is not going to be possible because I have cold tires, so only 1 lap left. I'll just try again next race. It's bound to have a good result at some point. Somebody got a drive-through. That doesn't matter really, but... Oh. Frustrating race. Ay, ay, ay. Frustrating race. I want to see what happens because I felt that was really unnecessary by the Ferrari. He was just over eager to get us both. Yeah, so he's never making the corner. Both me and the Porsche were on for like yeah. He's never making the corner. But he gets to drive away like nothing happened. It's... Look, this is fair racing between the two of us. But then the Ferrari just comes barging in, bomb. He knocks me into the Porsche. That makes the Porsche spin. And then he taps me like with the smallest of touches, but it makes me crash as well. Yeah. This is just stupid. If he wasn't there, we were side by side again the whole lap. Yeah, he's never making the corner like that. Look at where his car's pointing. His car's pointing forwards. In hindsight, maybe I should have like backed out. But I wasn't expecting him to send it like that as well. But he probably would have crashed into the Porsche if I backed out. Yeah, he would have crashed into him, probably. I should have backed out. Because then I could have done a switchback. But now, yeah, this is also really unfortunate. And I tried to turn the car here. Yeah, stupid. This is all on me. This is a stupid mistake. Yeah, this is really stupid. I apologize to anyone who I crashed. I tried to turn the car on the gravel, but obviously that didn't work. Oh, man. It was this guy. Yeah, such a shame, man. Yeah. I should have backed out. He would have crashed into the Porsche 100%. But yeah. That's hurting a lot. Yeah, if we would have finished P8 or P9, that would have been way better. The Ferrari even ended up in P7 as well. Unbelievable. He got a P7 from that. S2 safety rating. Well, I guess that explains it all. I thought it was okay to use another car as a brake. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even be bothered that he's blaming me. That's all on him, if you ask me. And the replay, yeah, speaks for itself, right? So I can't be bothered if he's saying it's my fault. I'm not gonna give that the light of day. So yeah, I can't be bothered. it was 100% his fault, so I'm just gonna try again. And hope the next race will be better. Which also gives me the opportunity to grab a snack. I need something to eat. So I'll be back in just a second. So the lap before the one with the Ferrari, that was absolutely an insane lap with the Porsche. That was such a good battle. Oh, sorry. This was such a good battle, man. I enjoyed this very much. But, I mean, this is a good example that you can go side by side through this corner, right? But we're letting each other live. He's giving me space, I'm giving him space. This is great racing. Yeah, I need to fuel my. I mean, look at this. This is why you're racing, right? But it also caused the Ferrari to catch back up, but... Yeah, this was a cool lap. Again, giving each other space. He already bumped into me here, by the way. Should have blocked him. That was also an opportunity. Yeah, this is... He was never stopping that car. And yeah, there's not a lot of places I can go at this point. Trying to turn in for the corner. Yeah, stupid. The lap before was epic. Why is it saying? Oh, the game crashed. Screen's gonna go black for a second because the game crashed. Or the sim crashed, I should say. I definitely need the calories. Need to hit my calorie targets. Otherwise I won't make any gains. Just in time, 43 seconds, so... I also see that I need to get a battery, so... Quickly. Too old for calories. I actually don't know how many calories are in a regular light beer. I don't drink, so... Oh, we have the same Ferrari in the race again. There he is. Liquid calories don't count. Huh? Those are free calories, right? Liquid calories. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Should I just do a pit lane start? Yeah, but I'm considering starting from the pits anyway. Happy calories. I couldn't say, I don't drink, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a pit lane start. Because I also wanna get out of these splits where you're in with warned drivers and stuff like that. Just wanna have a clean race for today. The screen is stuck again. Yeah. But my gut feeling is telling me that something's gonna happen at the start of this race. Since if I look at what kind of drivers are in this race, including me, my gut feeling is that there's something gonna happen. But yeah, let's just qualify first. Yeah, not all the warning badges are, of course, their fault per se. Sometimes you're just really unlucky and then you get a warning badge. I was actually thinking I was gonna get one myself after the Spa race. Since I had like 20 contacts or something. Yeah, first lap incidents, what are those? I have no idea what those are. I actually think Imola first laps are just as dangerous as Monza first laps. This is the corner where I'm losing the most time. Also in the race. Zero yellows in lap 1. This was a bad lap, by the way. Okay, come on. Oh no. What a sloppy qualifying.
Lap 146.92.
Okay, I can do one more.
Time 144.92. Lap 144.63.
Yeah, we qualified in the trenches. I was driving with... Was I driving with the esports setup? Could have been. Yeah, no worries about him. He's on pole. I'm sure he's quick, but that doesn't give him extra race sensibility, I would say. Let's see if he survives lap 1. Only 14 GT3s?
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Let me take out a little bit of fuel. Yeah, I did it correctly this time. Was I driving on full fuel in the qualifying? I didn't notice. It sounds like something I would do. Well, at least I didn't overfuel for the race this time. Oh, really? I was just testing it. I was just testing the race setup. It was driving pretty okay, I would say. Maybe I should try that next for the actual race. It was pretty stable, I would say. Yeah, this is gonna be a weird starting position again. Look at the distances between the cars. Look. Yeah, now I'm gonna get a drive-through. Watch this, I'm getting a drive-through.
Green flag, green
Oh.
flag.
That's so weird. It's saying you to catch up and then all of a sudden you need to slow down because the... Yeah. The race start is bugged on this race. Yeah, I'm there, mate. Look who it is. Look who just passed. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say he was driving a Ferrari. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, the start procedure is bugged.
Lap 202.
They totally messed it up on this race. What is going on? What happened there?
Lap 145.92. Time 144.46.
Oh, the guy in front of us did a fast lap. Good job. Not gonna say anything, but a certain Ferrari crashed behind me again. Just outside of the draft.
Lap 144.69.
This is close. Because P1 is just 3 seconds up the road. no.
Time 1:45.12.
Oh. That's a freebie. Okay, maybe now we can drive the own pace again. What are you doing? Cost me like a second there.
Time 1:46.08.
Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do, but... Go the other way. Oh my. Costing me so much time. Now I've lost the connection with the top 5. Yeah, they're quick.
That time was a 144.39. That time was a 144.51.
Keep messing up that corner. Yeah, they're just a little bit quicker than me. Can't really keep up.
Time 144.70.
Each and every lap I'm seeing them driving off a little bit more. Yeah, some of the hypers or LMPs in this race were, let's say, questionable. Oh.
Lap 144.96.
If you get the first sector right, you go like through the entire sector so much easier. But one small offline and the whole sector is messed up.
Time 145.06.
Come on.
Lap 144.43.
Okay, now I'm improving that corner. That was way better. Pretty consistent though.
Time 1:44.38.
Oh, crash behind. Saw someone crashing. Had some traffic this lap, so it's okay. That's a little bit slower.
5.00.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Thanks for the tip. Same goes for this corner. Taking it too narrow most of the time. Happy with this race. Good fights in the beginning. Just didn't have the pace to keep up with the top 5, but apart from that, pretty happy with it. Yeah, lost a lot of time in the first sector was okay. Last sector was like more than okay, but I lost all the time in my fastest laps in the second sector. Yeah, good race, but this was our pole sitter and he had a crash. Understand, I just want to see what happened to him. He bumped into an LMP2. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That ruined this whole race. Yeah, karma. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, it was a nice clean race. I enjoyed it. He had more bad luck. Because he crashed again at some point. I'm not trying to single him out, but I'm just trying to see what its driving style is like. Was it the same thing? Yeah, it was the same thing. Watch this. Oh, he got murdered. Yeah, he got taken out. Okay, it wasn't the same thing. But that's what you get when you drive that aggressively, right? Oh! Ooh. Yeah, he had to fight his way back. I enjoyed this. It was a nice race. I overtook the BMW, right? Or... I thought it... Oh, you made a mistake. That was it. You made a mistake. So this was the first lap. Yeah, this was a cool opening lap. He did well as well. He finished in front of me in the end as well. Yeah, a small touch, but that's just bumping off the corner. Clean racing, if you ask me. Ooh, I almost got clipped by the car behind me. Yeah, at this point I was like, okay, maybe I can fight for P5 or P4, but they were quicker than me in the end, so... Yeah, it was a nice race. I enjoyed it. Made up 5 positions. Yeah, we had some contacts, but nothing major. Nothing major. Good racing. I enjoyed it. Not a big field, only 14 cars, but yeah, good one. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. I'm pretty tired by now, so time for me to go and eat something. But yeah, thanks again for all the support during the races, especially when it comes to giving me tips to improve. I always appreciate that, so thanks for that. Enjoy your weekend, I would say, and I'll be back on Monday probably. So, but I'll let you guys know with a post on the channel at which time I'm gonna start. So maybe I'll think about a potential schedule for the next week during the weekend, just to let you know when I'll be live streaming again next week. But probably Monday. It'll probably be Monday for sure. So thanks again, and yeah, enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you guys on Monday. Take care. Good luck with destroying Monza.